General Hospital spoilers thinks Brando and Sasha's joy won't last long when their much-anticipated child gets into an unexpected accident and dies. Brando was extremely disappointed by this result and decided to work for the gang instead of deliberately refusing as in previous times. Did something happen to their unborn child? General Hospital fans will recall that Brando had previously received an offer from Sonny to take on the gang business. Brando finds this to be a dangerous proposition, as he knows that life in the underworld is filled with intrigue and death. Besides, Brando always had Sasha and her baby in her womb, so he couldn't risk his life. Therefore, he chose to work as an ordinary car repairman at Jason's previous parking garage instead of rolling around in the gang. Brando believes that his decision will ensure absolute safety for mother and daughter Sasha. Sasha doesn't seem to have any sympathy for the people in the gang, or even to say that she absolutely hates everyone's relationship here. She believes that those who are working in the gang are extremely bad, and once involved, it is very difficult to stop. Similar to Brando, he now receives Sonny's invitation, but no one can guarantee his safety when participating in gang missions. In addition, Sasha is in a bad condition, and she needs someone to take care of her. If anyone has watched the movie for a long time, then when Sasha was a child, she was once forced by Cyrus to take an untested drug that caused her to have a heart attack and almost died. That's why now when Sasha is pregnant, it affects her health condition and forces her to stay in a convalescent hospital bed for quite a long time. Sasha has recently faced many troubles that make it impossible for her to rest. Gladys is the source of all recent incidents. For some reason, Sasha has to endure threats from Gladys and is forced to create relationships for Gladys in the cosmetic market. This problem troubled Sasha for quite some time. Besides, Gladys is still free to spend money after grasping Brook's weakness. She accidentally discovers that Bailey is not Valentine's biological child. In order to silence Gladys, Brook had to pay a large amount of money and asked Gladys not to reveal this to Valentine. The price for Gladys keeping quiet is letting her freely use her credit card to shop online. Gladys wouldn't have expected that what she knew was actually only part of the story. It is true that Brook is not only related by blood to Bailey, but Gladys has never discovered the secret. Sasha and Brando are eagerly preparing to welcome their first child, and that day is approaching fast. But the problems that kept coming up made it impossible for Sasha to rest. Chances are she will have a heart attack that will force both her and the unborn baby to say goodbye to everyone. Sasha and Brando's child is the only link to mend their feelings, so if the baby dies from Sasha's heart attack or some other reason, Brando and Sasha's relationship could end. Besides, Gladys's recent behavior has also contributed significantly to the conflict of this couple. Because it was Brando's mother who committed unacceptable actions, no one will be able to criticize Sasha when she ends her relationship with Brando because of his mother's selfishness. Brando, of course, disagrees with Sasha's suggestion and hopes that she can reconsider. Can Brando hold on to someone who no longer cares about him?